I'm cooking. I hate this gas stove, but I have it and I have to use it. But I'm making soup with the cauliflower and the broccoli that we grew last year. And some things are going on that's really cool. And I'm going to show you because there is a little bit of green. And so my freaking out is just having to stop. I'm going to show you what's going on. And I'm just going to start working on all these pots, which really took a beating this year. Hey guys, we're building a greenhouse. Well, we're not. They are.
Dottie, what are you doing out here?
Dottie came downstairs?
Yeah.
Well, put her back upstairs. So this is the greenhouse. And does that look good? I like it. I'm live, guys. How are you? There's the roof. Good. Everybody's building a greenhouse. Hi, Robert. Anyway, they're all here to help, which is cool. And today, just to show you that there is some green. Look it. There's some green. So it is not all gloom and doom in the doom here. And we got help. And our little greenhouse will be nice. They put this stuff up, of course, never goes away from the atmosphere. You know, if we ever throw it away, we have to recycle it if it's recyclable. And then we're going to put shelves in there, and that's ultra cool. And, well, the only other thing is this. I don't know what's going on with this tree, but I'm starting to calm down. You know, I just got so messed up over all the destruction. This thing, I hope it's not dying. That's just, you know, the way it is. I hope it's not dying. But there is some green, and that is hopeful, you know, hopeful. It's kind of cold today. I got a fire going. But look, so my hope is restored for this year. And I forgot who it was that commented to me that oh, Harley Canine. You were right, Harley. Maybe I don't have to be so apocalyptic in my thinking, but I suppose it's because of looking at all this outside my bedroom window every day. But Robert says that all of these things that are going to be out here, all of these little places, and they're all nooks for the critters. And we have the leeks I picked, and then there's, I don't know, maybe we're gonna have some berries, but all these little places like this are gonna be for, whoa, I never knew what that was. All of it's gonna be this, little hiding places for little critters. This is the one I want to cut because this is really the ugliest one, and this will give my husband, look, green, my husband and his brother firewood for next year. Here's something I never noticed, and this is really creepy. What the hell? We do not have gas. This is a line. I need to find out what this is because we use propane, and very judiciously and not much. What the hell is this? I've never seen it because usually it's covered with stuff. So that's something I'm gonna have to look up. So, you know, last night's little ditty and little conversation was cool with you guys. I was going out. So I got all dressed up, and I gotta say, I was looking at comments on one of my videos, and somebody had said to me, oh, you know, makeup uses like, I don't know, a ton of carbon dioxide when you buy makeup. And last night, my daughter, you know, she says things like, oh, Mom, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta try eyebrows, you gotta. So I did what she said, and I hated it. And I'm not gonna do that. And I'm going to listen to all of you that tell me that stuff is like, who needs most of it, you know? But I thought last night was funny. Oh, look. And then Hambone's worried about the cleanup on the property for the party. But let me tell you something. Everything's gonna be cleaned up. And it's gonna be good because we're gonna have, nothing's gonna drop on anybody. We have the open area out there, so nothing's gonna drop. I don't think so. And I'm really looking forward to it because we're working on this, you know. We're working on planning and having, and it's all going to be back here, you know, in the big circle where we can put tents and all, and we'll get rid of this shit, you know. We'll get rid of some of it so nothing will fall on anybody. And it really is starting to be a little green. So my optimism is a bit better, but when I speak with Robert, he didn't want to be on camera. Robert is our friend. He lives up in the woods. He has a little tiny house. He lives in the middle of nowhere in the woods up on a mountain, not about 20 minutes from us. I've interviewed Robert, and actually his video is on, I think it's on YouTube, but see, this is where the camping area is going to be, and it's beautiful. It's a big circle, and it's all ready. And there's the crapper, you know, the outhouse, which will have to be redone because it's really not a proper outhouse. It's cold today. But you see, we have lots of property here that's going to be lovely for camping. And nothing's going to fall on us, Hambone. I promise. Let's see. The only thing Robert said was everything will regenerate. I mean, Robert is just, he's on solar, off the grid completely. He's a mountain man, but he just doesn't want to be interviewed today. Well, I'm just waiting for things like this to get green. Just little things like this. There you go. I don't know. Look, there's some green. So we'll have a really nice area for everybody's tents, and it's going to be great. You know, I can't guarantee that it's going to be the most, you know, we'll have to be using electricity. Obviously, we have bands coming. We'll have to be using those things. And I can't do anything other than that because I'm not ready for solar. I don't have the money yet, but we're gonna. If it makes a difference, right? So I just don't want any of you that are planning to really come to Western New York to worry about getting bonked on the head with a tree. Because that's what Hambone was worried about. So promise, when you come, bring your tents and everything else. Hi, Osama. Osama number 5 is with us, looking at what I think was like the other day. I was in such a mood because everywhere I drive I see the destruction, and that was what was sticking in my mind. But yet I got leeks today, and I made soup from everything that I've had that I grew, you know, we grew. And we're having a new greenhouse built by my husband and his brother, of course, who always does everything. Well, look, oh, I'm happy. The little green nubbies. But we do have to clean up some of the stuff that looks awful. But again, Robert reassured me, and he said we just have to have all kinds of habitat for the critters. And I'm happy for the critters that they'll have lots of habitat, right? Oh my, see now, things like this is what we got to clean up, you know. It's right over the walking, my path, and I think this one looks kind of spooky. But listen to the birds. I love it. I do. We've got birds and rabbits and plenty of deer. So life is coming back. And I'm going to put my paranoia in check. I know what's happening in the world. I do. I really do. But you know what? One day at a time. And thanks. Peace, guys. Thanks for everything. Always have to see my fingers.